Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna do another trade recap for today. For the trade that I took yesterday on New York PM session. So let's get to it. So we gotta know the trend on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, where's the gap? What? Why there's no gap? Wait, in here. This would act as also as your rejection block right here, and then yesterday there's a gap in here. I think price just fix it, right? Wait. Because I said there's a gap in there. Alright, so this would act as your rejection block. We retap it twice, so this would act right now as your reclaim rejection block. We're bearish on the daily, on the early. It also aligns, so this would be a very strong bias. It also aligns with our bias since we already had a market structure shift right here, and then it's turning dump down. This is a continuational bearish order flow, and then what I saw is this. I mark out this fair value gap right here, and also this fair value gap that would like to get inverse. So what's very near in here, take note. So what's very near that would act as your higher time frame bias, higher time frame point of interest, you have to mark out of where is price near reacting to, right? So we already dumped down, so there's no reason for price to dump up, but later on. But you're going to trade on the New York, which is 10:30 p.m. Manila time, since I live on the Philippines. So we're going to dump right there, and we got this right here, this inversion for value gap. So we're very near to that price right here, so we suddenly dump down. So that would act as our point of interest. We got this wick. So whenever you see a wick like this, you should measure your this equilibrium, and you're gonna measure the middle point of that, which is the consequent encroachment. And then once you measure that, you're gonna measure again the upper half of that concept of that wick. So that would be your ideal take profit in here. So price did not go down, but it goes very near to it. So it does suddenly dumps go up, goes in inversion, and then takes out the upper half of the wick. So we're bearish in here. This would act as our point of interest. Scaling down, 15 minute. We get the retap for value gap, order block, bearish continuation. So we're set. 5 minute. So price gets a little bit of retrace, goes up, and then goes down. So a liquidity mark out on the 1 minute. So this is the entry that I took on the 1 minute. It is a very clean setup. What I like about this trade, not just about the money, I'm not expecting the money, I'm expecting to have the skill on when the market's going. Right, so what I like about this is this very clean manipulation. So why did I not choose this manipulation? We don't have a clean, very clean sweep of it. That's why right here, as you can see, it just goes above the body's close. So price would likely to reject it, or that is inversion, goes down. That's where you usually supposed to enter your trade, but suddenly goes up and then takes out this side. So you gotta look for clean sweeps right here if you want to trade my style, my model. So we're gonna have an inversion. So you can see we inverts that for value gap, we inverse that, and we close on it. That's your trade. Down, change state, newly opened low, sells a liquidity on the New York, take out, consolidate, they just dump, and then goes up again. So this is your trade right here. Trade state, inversion for value gap, dump. Alright. So yeah, this is a good trading day. I made about like $1,200 in here on demo. Of course, I'm still saving money for open a real account, and soon I would post that I would use my own money right now, and stay tuned for that, guys. So yeah, so this is the trade. A big W for the day. Yesterday, I mean. Yeah, so I think I'm going to trade later, since yesterday we have the President Trump speaks, which is considered to be tentative. So we gotta wait for it to come out. But since today when I woke up, I check out the news Forex Factory. Search that on Google, Forex Factory. The President Trump speaks happened at 5 p.m. So I 5 a.m. I mean. So I am gonna trade later, since the President Trump speaks happens right now. The news, it is done. So yeah, so this is a good trade recap. Another day, another W. Yesterday, I mean, another day, another yesterday W. Yeah. So yeah, so see you tomorrow for another trade recap. I'm going to trade later. I hope it will be a win again, but we do not expect anything from the market's perspective for the market's price action. Remember, anything can happen.